We are in the thick of Love Island USA Season 7.
Yes.
Nick has just licked Olandria's foot. Do you buy that they are not into each other?
You know what? I want to say that I trust their own judgment when they both say that they're not, but it's giving that they are. I was someone who from day one, or I guess it was day one and day two, when she said, "Come here, cream," and kiss him on night one. And then night two, when he kissed her in the blindfold challenge and then I guess never told her, I was someone who from the beginning was like, oh, these two have a thing for each other. Or at least he definitely has a thing for her. And then I felt like, wow, the chemistry in Soul Ties was palpable through the screen. And then when they said that they didn't have sparks, I was like, are you sure?
Are you humans?
Then looking at them with the eye contact, I was screaming watching my television.
I mean, as was I. And then we get the heart challenge. So many three-way kisses. And so many kisses leading with tongue, which seems to be a theme this season. Everybody's going in tongue first. Have you dialed into why that's happening?
I don't know. I am personally not a tongue first person. I'm like a tongue second person. You know? Yeah, I'm not really sure. Why is everyone leading with the tongue? Maybe it's a Gen Z thing.
I was thinking maybe it's a generational thing and I'll just accept it. Huda and Olandria
Exactly.
seem to be the queens of leading with tongue. All right, so we're rooting on Nick Olandria. Probably not gonna happen, but we want it to happen. Is there another coupling, a pairing you would love to see come together that hasn't made its way there yet?
I was kind of enjoying Shelly and Chris flirting, but I don't know. It's hard to say. I feel like Shelly finds herself in these love triangles at every turn. And I don't know if she's a very decisive person. It seems like she is caught in limbo and doesn't really know which way to go. Maybe that means her man is not here. Who knows? That's up for her to decide. I would love for Shelly and Sierra to get together, to be honest.
I mean,
But
everybody wanted Sierra in the heart rate challenge. She was like,
yeah, who could blame them? She's so hot. I love Sierra. I feel like she's someone I would be want to be friends with. She's just seems so cool and has the best style. I'm loving Amaya and Zach and their kind of quirky little moments, the hula hooping and talking about cats, and I don't know, I've been enjoying that.
what's it like to experience Amaya bolting around the villa in person?
It's so fun. It's so fun. I love when I got to come in and deliver good news and she was running around with the casa with the cards. I loved that because the last time I saw her it was a lot of crying and that's not nearly as fun for me.
You know what? As she said, she's an emotional gangster. She feels deeply, and we're seeing her feel a lot. I am happy she has Zach. Finally, somebody giving her attention.
Yes.
Has there been a moment where you have wanted to just like break the wall and shake an islander and be like, why are you doing this? Or drop your neutrality as host and just be like, girl, wake up to this thing or that thing?
Yeah, it was, I think, the Casa Amor recoupling when Olandria wrote Taylor's name on her card. I'm not sure what other name she would have written or could have written that would have changed the scenario that left her single. But her wanting Taylor to go back, that to me, I just wanted to be like, babe, you're better than him.
Yes.
You're better than this, you know? And I do think that Taylor and Clark do seem to have like a really great connection. I'd love to see them foster that. I'm happy for the two of them. I really feel like they are a good match, but you know, the breadcrumbing with Taylor, I just felt like, you know, Olandria, I don't want to see her try to go back to him.
Right. I'm like,
And
Olandria.
even after that, he was like, Maybe I would still want to get to know Olandria." I'm like, can you not?
I'm like,
Taylor,
I'm like, Olandria, have
stop
you
it.
seen yourself in a mirror? Like, the options.
Right? She's a goddess.
Yes.
Yeah.
This has been like Conspiracy Island this season. The fans are working overtime thinking there's all these connections happening outside of the show. They think Ace is running the show like it's a game. Do you see him gamifying the show, or is that just made up by the viewers?
I mean, I can see any Islander at any given time maybe making attempts to gamify because I think ultimately, when you want to try to control a situation, it's because you are scared that you aren't, when you're not in control, you're vulnerable, right? So I think throughout so many seasons, we've seen people maybe try to do that, try to control things. And it's really not possible. Trust me, he's not in control. He can try, but again, if he is trying to do that, viewers can see that and other Islanders can probably see that. So go ahead and any Islander at any given point in time, I encourage them to try whatever they feel like trying, go ahead and try it. But like I said before we started filming, the audience is very smart. The audience will always see authenticity. They will always be able to see who's being true to themselves. And if they're not, you can try that all you want. And it might work with the other Islanders, but eventually America will be having their say. And if they don't think that you're being genuine, they're gonna vote for somebody else as their favorite couple. And that's just the way it is. And I think that's what's so beautiful about it. Don't get mad if you think an Islander is trying to do that. We don't need anybody getting mad about it. Just wait until you'll have your moment.
Yeah,
don't worry.
We've got our votes. I gotta wrap this
Just until then, enjoy. Have fun.
Your style game once again on point. After seeing you the kissing challenge night, I was like, should Ariana go brown? Are you gonna go to the dark side?
Listen, I was in full glam and I'm also very tan right now. And another thing is that when you're wearing a wig, you don't have to worry about your roots growing in. Even when I tried to go slightly darker than this, my roots were growing in and I have much lighter roots. I looked bald. So I feel like it was great for the night. I feel like in full glam with a tan, it was amazing. I loved it. I was obsessed with it. It was so much fun. On a day-to-day basis, I would look like the Crypt Keeper.
Okay, you were feeling the fantasy that night. All right, my last thing is, the fans of Love Island who are not familiar with you before this are now discovering audios of you from your past reality TV life.
You're so cool.
I know.
Oh my god.
I know. I'll teach you how to be cool later, bitch.
Oh, babe, I was born cool. Everybody knows it.
How do you feel about that?
Well, that's hit or miss, depending on the audio.
They've all been very good to me so far.
Listen, there's some that are fun and some that are maybe like some very difficult moments in my life. So, hey, have fun with it,
To quote Amaya,
You take me, I've seen my take me. This is who the I am.
Exactly. The song of the summer.
I never said I was perfect. I never said I didn't have any flaws. But at least I'm pretty. And at least I'm a little funny. And at least I'm my own best friend.